So, Ace, why did you pick Dirty Dancing?
Oh my God. Okay. I feel like it's so many millennials and Gen Xers, female Gen Xers and millennials' favorite movie. And it always has been. Anytime anyone's ever asked me, ever since I was a kid, and I had no business watching this shit as a child. But I think it's because it was a sexy, romantic love story. And I don't know if it was for everybody, but for me, I'm pretty sure my sexual awakening.
Mine too.
Right?
Patrick Swayze. Woo!
Right? I mean, but for everybody, just the dancing and but it wasn't like, it's not graphically sexy. It's that hint of like, oh, what is all that? Like, I want to rub up against somebody like that. You know?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I think that's what it is. So it's like, it was just this fantasy, but it was so different than any like Disney movie or any other love story. It was just so different.
The scene where Baby's walking in with the watermelons.
Oh, of course.
And first discovers the scene. You know,
Yeah.
that is like, it lives up to the title. Because I kind of wasn't expecting that graphic of dancing.
Right.
Just for an older movie. But I was like
showing her to dance for the first time.
Yeah.
Look at my eyes.
And then he's just like, oh, I came. I gotta leave.
Yeah. Wait, was that you watching the movie? Or was you're in the living room with your mom and dad. You're like, oh, I came. I gotta leave.
Squirming on the couch.
Jeez, Patrick has some moves.
I think we all started squirming a little bit watching Dirty Dancing.
He's a good looking man.
He's a good looking man. Everybody's good looking though in this movie. I gotta say, like, it's sexy in a way that's not like, you don't feel weird watching it next to your parents.
I love that it's like not the classic trope of bad boy because he's also a dancer.
Right.
But he's wearing the leather jacket and
Right.
stuff. He's almost too big of a dork for that world.
Right.
But too cool for the dance world.
For the dance world.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's somewhere in between. He's a bad boy. He's a rebel in both of those worlds.
Mm-hmm. That's
He's
rare.
not going to kick anyone. He's not going to pot a beret, kick someone's ass like out at a bar, right?
Not like Roadhouse.
Like not Roadhouse, right? It's, oh man.
It is funny though. I do feel like his attire in most movies is the same.
Oh, it's like that's a jacket from The Outsiders that he wears.
Exactly.
I think it might be in his rider. Like he's like, if I don't get a tank top scene, if I don't get a leather jacket, right? This, by the way, I can't with Nick. I can't. I cannot.
Speaking of squirming on the couch.
Speaking of squirm, I'm getting a little hot over here next to the a tucked in tank topped man.
What's so funny is when I put this on, I could only think of your like men's or like their legs are 3 shades of ice cream because I was like, oh my God, my arm applies as well. Like it just gets worse and worse.
Yeah, for the listeners, yeah, that's how I describe white men's legs is 3. It's like a freshly opened carton of Neapolitan ice cream, and that's yours if it was chocolate chip Neapolitan ice cream. with all your little freckles.
I'm feeling very vulnerable right now. You're putting Nick in a corner.
Oh my God! Oh no, it's such a fun look. It's great.
And then you got Robbie over here.
We got the actual bad,
The
guy.
real bad guy. Yeah. I won't pay for abortions. No way.
I don't even pay for Plan B.
Oh no! Well,
that's a little more reasonable.
Okay,
let's slow down. Can I ask though, what is this? This is like a family summer camp?
That's exactly how I would describe it. I mean, I the closest thing to my own upbringing, I don't know if y'all did this as a family, but we went to timeshares all the time. Y'all just silent.
We've gone to the beach.
Yeah, I mean,
we've been to a beach, but like the closest thing is a timeshare. But I feel like even timeshares, you don't all go at the same time.
Like
maybe
mingle with everybody.
Yeah.
There's not planned dances and dinners, but yeah, I feel like this was a thing though. Okay.
In the 60s, for
In
sure.
the
it's like a country club mixed with a summer camp.
For sure.
But I think it's also I think it's specifically, and I'm not Jewish, but I do think it's a Jewish specific thing as well. Because everyone there, for the most part, and the people who run the thing. So it might be a cultural thing, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I should have looked that up. Did y'all watch Marvelous Miss Maisel?
I've seen season 1, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, well, and I don't know if it happened in season 1 or 2.
I thought you said Marvel's Miss Maisel.
Yeah.
I was like picturing her.
Yeah, she's real jacked.
Definitely on steroids now.
Yeah. Her weapon is a microphone. Beats the shit out of bad guys with it. But yeah, they do a similar thing in Marvelous Miss Maisel, and it's set in the same time frame, like in the 60s, and they do the same thing, and they go to it's like a Jewish family camp thing in the summer. Yeah. I don't know if I should say that.
Oh yeah, no, I did get to that part. I did get to that part. That's in season 2. It like just started.
It's almost just like when I watched it, I was like, I know that from Dirty Dancing. So I think that maybe was what it is.
Oh, that's cool.
It always was something like I romanticized this as a kid. Is like I wanted to do that as a family. I mean, there were a couple people we would run into when we would go to Tybee Island in the summers for the timeshare. We would see some of the same people, but this seems so much more fun.
It seems like a great summer job too. Just get the hook up with the women,
fucking all the rich old ladies.
Yeah, he's basically a gigolo.
He literally is a gigolo. He puts the jig in gigolo. Because he
there you go.
A jig. You get it? Because he's a dancer.
Yeah. I got you.
I got it.
I just watched. Have you seen Sinners?
No, not yet.
They do like a little Irish jig thing.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I want to see Sinners so bad.
It's
I listened to a whole interview with the creator, and oh my god, it sounds absolutely incredible. Sounds crazy.
It's fun. You'll like it.
All right, cool. I'll like it. I'm excited about it. But all right,
100% less Patrick Swayze in that movie though.
I hate it.
But the dancing is pretty good still.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, I heard, and it's set. It's like a period piece as well. Okay. But yeah, this. Okay. Do y'all know where all of this is filmed?
Yeah. So I was watching the Movies That Made Us.
Yes,
isn't that so good?
It's so freaking good. I loved that. That was the first one that they did too. That was the first episode of all of the 3 seasons of the Movies That Made Us. They did Dirty Dancing. Okay, so it's supposed to be set in the Catskills, but it actually happened. They actually filmed half and half. They did half in Virginia and half in North Carolina, and this all kind of ties back together because one of the timeshare properties that my family has points in or whatever is in Lake Lure, North Carolina, which is where the lake and the cabins and all of that. So when they went to North Carolina for like the lake part and all that, that's there. And then so the hotel part, so they did that in Virginia. You can go to the hotel or somewhere near it or something. I don't know if everything exists exactly the same way or not. And you can pay for like a Dirty Dancing weekend. So it's kind of set up like Kellerman's. You can go. They have dinner. They have dancing there. They have like dance instruction, like group instruction and stuff.
Just like you get to be like, I'll be the baby. I get to be the baby.
It's just a bunch of 40-year-old women. Like,
they'll put you in the corner at the end of the night.
You have to con someone out of $250.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gotta con somebody. Everyone's
it's
just
like
there.
Westworld, but this.
Dude, I'd fucking sign up for that.
That'd be wild.
That's how I'd spend my money.
Of course, who wouldn't?
Right? To go into this world and all the characters oh my God, that would be absolutely incredible.
Just any movie to be able to be the main character in Westworld and experience like Indiana Jones that would be sick.
That would be so
That's
cool.
the future.
But see, most people would probably pick something really cool like that, like adventure. And I just want to kind of go on a decent, vacation. Where I just get to dance a little bit, carry a watermelon.
We're all doing it. We're logging in and you're like, baby. And I'm like, baby.
Yeah.
Choose your character.
Choose a character, baby. Dude, can we talk about how Patrick Swayze is just the most graceful human being? Even in like any of the other roles that he had, but like this especially, like he owns the fucking screen in the room every single time.
Mm-hmm.
This scene right here where you first see him and Penny, I wanted to be him. I wanted to be her. I wanted to learn this dance. I wanted that right there. I wanted this whole moment. This whole room is just in awe of them. Except him. He's so angry.
Why is he telling them to stop? This would be like the greatest show of the weekend.
Because they're conservative and they don't want to raise any eyebrows.
You're right. They are dirty dancing a little bit.
They're dirty dancing. They got a little too dirty on the dancing. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Keep it clean. Yeah. They want it only classical. See? He's so mad. They want classical only. That's all they want there. Oh, this is the watermelon part. So everything changes.
Why are those watermelons so weird?
So long.
Yeah.
They're the longest watermelons I've ever seen.
Maybe they thought it looked more sexual.
Big long watermelon.
Big long juicy melon.
All right, this is it. This is where everything
it's
changes.
Suggestive, I know.
Bust open that door. You can kind of hear the fact that he caught that.
I know.
Honestly,
I think that's real.
That is totally real. Ooh-wee. This right here, this is where everything changes. Mm-hmm. This is where you start to feel the tingles down in your crotchal region.
So this is a movie I've never had watched before, and I'd seen like the ending, but rewatching it or watching it for the first time a few days ago, I was going, I really wish I would have watched this.
Yeah, right?
I could have used some of these lessons.
Well, and that's the thing is everybody, so I think it's mostly women who always say this is their favorite movie, but I'm like, this is a sexy movie for everybody. But it's always been branded as a chick flick. I don't know. Anyway, so Kellerman's, right? Y'all, you can have the experience. You can go to Mountain, it's Kellerman's Mountain House, up in, it's the cabin, blah, blah, blah. You can have a whole Dirty Dancing weekend, and on the first page is a girl in the little outfit carrying a watermelon.
Oh, that's great.
How fucking incredible is this?
Come here and do what you've never thought you would do.
Carry a watermelon. So they have Dirty Dancing themed weekends.
Right,
immerse yourself, Westworld style, in a Dirty Dancing experience with a themed weekend of activities, dance lessons, and professional dancers, dance parties, and more. Boom. I don't see where the abortion part is.
What time do they have those scheduled?
On the itinerary.
That's Sunday. That's before you leave.
That'll cost extra.
Botched abortion. That is on Sunday afternoon.
I thought that was the coolest part. Swayze just trust falls into no one.
The fact that he trusts that guy was going to be behind him to catch him.
They didn't communicate beforehand. This is in the middle of a dance.
You know when Swayze's in the room. Come on.
Absolutely. Well, that's true. I told you, he owns the screen every time. Everyone is working around Swayze.
If you were to fall in my direction, I would absolutely catch you.
Absolutely. Fuck yeah.
Even if he's not even following, you're just like, whoa.
Oh, God. Oh. Here's what I love is this is all supposed to be the staff.
Yeah.
Yet there are activities happening at the same time up at the main floor. Who's working that? And there seem to be more staff members than there are people staying at Kellerman's for the summer.
But I mean, you got to think, even just in a kitchen, there's a lot of people that have to run a kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
After a long day in the kitchen, you know what's the best way to blow off some steam?
Dirty dancing. I just got off work.
There's definitely people in there that smell like a deep fryer.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Everybody's got a little salsa on their pants.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Creme fraiche.
Definitely fresh.
Oh, it's fresh. All right. Yeah. I love this whole scene. I love the idea that there is just these underground sexy dance parties.
Mm-hmm. It feels like Fight Club, but dancing.
Yes.
You know? That's hilarious. Baby's all just a figment of Patrick Swayze's imagination.
Yes. Well, I mean, and then the same rules apply as first rule of dance club. You can't tell the rich old people upstairs about dance club.
First rule of dance club, you can't tell anybody about dance club because your friends will make fun of you.
Because your friends will make fun of you for being in dance club.
Dude, she really looked good in that wig. I'm not gonna lie.
She really did.
It was working.
Yeah.
I loved when they cast her. Right when she was walking in, they're trying to figure out who to cast, and she like looked at her dad and was like, "Wish me luck, Daddy." And they're like, "That's it, baby." Before she even read, they're like, "That's nice. That's
yeah."
It. And
well, because the lady who wrote it, it was loosely based on her because she used to go to the Catskills in the summers with her family, had a close relationship with her parents. They called her Baby. And her dad was a doctor, and I think that's where like the similarity stopped. And then she made up the whole rest of this story. The company that decided to produce the film, they were like, no, we want this like sex kitten type character.
They wanted Sarah Jessica Parker and Billy Zane. How weird would that have been?
Well, their first option was this girl who was known for like not porn, but something like that. She was always like a vixen and stuff. And what?
I said, I'm listening.
Yeah. But she was a little too she was too much.
Too dirty.
Too dirty. Yeah. You've got.
Whoa, that is not dancing.
whoa, ma'am! Out of your mouth. Get it out of your mouth. That's not. Oh, I was just here for the dirty part. Sorry. Yeah, like they wanted that, and then the lady who wrote the film was like, absolutely not.
Who's your least favorite character in the
Neil.
movie? Is it Neil?
Fucking Neil.
Yeah, he sucks.
Neil Kellerman, go fuck yourself. Ugh, and look at her. I can feel the palpable disgust.
You've been in this conversation.
Oh,
before.
1,000%. And it's usually with a man after a show, and he comes up to me to tell me that he's always thought about doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah. Hey, have you tried this tag?
Hey, I got a joke for you. You can use it if you want. What? And it's not even a joke.
Speaking of stand-up,
Uh-oh.
first gift we got.
Oh my God. For White Trash Cinderella. You got me little Cinderella slippers. Oh, I love these. Thanks, guys. That's me.
Oh, yeah.
That's me. Okay, for the people who don't know, that was my first album. 10 years into stand-up, I made my very first album, and it was all my first favorite jokes that I did. And I had one line and one bit where I said I felt like a white trash Cinderella, because I'd talk about my ex, well, my ex now, but and leaving me. This is all true. we would fight in public all the time. It was our favorite pastime. And every chance we got.
I see a look of nostalgia in your eye right now.
The days. And there was one time we were fighting in a bar, and per usual. And he's like, fuck you. And I'm like, fuck you, man. Fucking. And he's like, you're crazy. And I was like, I'll fucking show you crazy. And then I go to leave. I go to leave the bar, and my shoe literally fell off. And I was wearing heels. And I was like, fuck it, I'm not even going back for my goddamn shoe. And I just fucking limped out. That's how pissed off I was. Until you're down on the curb outside, and then a sad bartender has to come out, and he's like, ma'am, is this your shoe? And it's like, no.
Maybe
like,
you're the one I'm supposed to be with.
Yeah. It's like, well, it matches your other shoe, so why don't you put this on?
Yeah, you're barefoot and just denying it.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, go in there, date that guy for another 3 years. I was like, you know what? I think I will. You're right. White Trash Cinderella. It's a weird thing when you release like a full hour, and then you've got to like decide what you're going to call it. And you go through you start going through, you're like, do I title it my name? Do I title it just like a topic? Do I pick something I actually said in it? Does it have to be the topic of the entire thing? And then I went through all of these, like my favorite little lines that I said in it until I landed on this, even though the entire thing, I don't know that could be described as White Trash Cinderella, but
I think it's a good hook though.
Yeah.
Right? I do too. I like it. It sounds good.
I don't understand this scene. Is she just sad?
No.
Because she's pregnant?
Yeah. She found out that she's pregnant.
Oh, she just found out.
She just found out she was
They
pregnant.
were talking about it like they had already known, though. Like, because they're walking up and they're like explaining it to Baby a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe she was just having like the breakdown.
Oh, yeah, because they were walking up, and she was like, well, what's he going to do about it?
Mm-hmm.
Sad about your pregnancy? Here's some liquor.
Oh,
absolutely.
Man. I didn't notice that.
Oh, no. Listen, it's the 60s. We didn't know yet.
That's true.
No one knew you couldn't drink during pregnancy. They used to actually encourage women to drink while they were pregnant because it would give them a smaller baby.
Oh, that's
birth
good.
To.
Whoa, that's crazy.
It's called fetal alcohol syndrome.
That's crazy.
We know that now.
Yeah.
Oh, my baby was so small.
I didn't even feel it come out. So maybe, okay, so let's speculate. They're telling her about it, but maybe it's like just hitting her, or maybe she had confronted Robbie already, and and he's like, no, fuck you, I'm not going to help you with this, and she's realizing that that's going to ruin the only income that she has. You could be having a breakdown in the middle of your work shift going, what the fuck is my life right now? And then go cry in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I've done that. Not that I've ever worked somewhere that I definitely
Not that I know how cold and relaxing that tile floor is.
That's right, baby. You know what's even better and colder is the walk-in. So if you go walk-in cooler, great place to cry.
Oh no, laces in the fridge again.
Lace in the fridge. Oh no, yeah. I'm either crying or getting fingered by a coworker. It's one or the other. It's a good place for both, honestly.
Oh, that seems cold. Your hands are freezing. That was in Boogie Nights when she's giving him a blowjob in the walk-in. It really was like, that'd be the worst place to get your first blowjob from a girl.
True.
I swear it's normally bigger.
I swear to God. Yeah. I don't think it affects fingering, but yeah, it definitely.
My fingers are usually bigger.
Yeah. My fingers are. I swear to God. The old finger shrinkage.
It's usually not happening. Oh man,
we've all been there.
Okay, so here is what I love about this film so much is it's not just a dancing movie, it's not just romance. When you watch it a million times as I have, you catch new things every single time, and it's so deeply about classism and inequality in the world, and it's just this scene. I have such a close relationship with my parents. I love my mom and dad so much, super close to them. And they were really young when they had me. So I have like discussed the hardest things with them a million times. And this hits me and it hits me more and more and more the older I get. Every time I watch this of like him just loving his just innocent daughter and just trusting her, and then how it changes. And it just, the roller coaster of their relationship throughout this entire thing. Oh, boy. It's not just a movie about dirty dancing.
Well, it's like she's discovering her sexuality, where she fits in the world, moving on a little bit.
She is. She's finding her womanhood, but the dad is also learning that his baby girl isn't his baby girl anymore either. So it's both of their growth.
I think my favorite line in the movie with their relationship is when she's like, I disappointed you, but you disappointed me first. Yeah. It's like, I was like, man, I wish I could have used that on my parents.
Ooh, right?
Should have watched this when I was 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you would have said that, they would have just been like, is that Dirty Dancing?
Then I just storm out like dancing.
Like her on the white,
just running down off stage.
And she's like walking down the steps. You keep starting on the one, Reed.
There's a log in the yard. You just walk across it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Again, the bad boy dancer is just a hilarious thing.
Look at him. He's trying to be so angry with his beer. He's like, oh, what? You wouldn't ask your daddy for it?
I would have been like, yeah, you would or not.
Yeah. You should have been like, oh, my God, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Why is he angry about it?
I guess he just
probably
didn't like
just
the
the
handout.
simplicity of her life versus how long it would take him a summer to get that, and she got it in 5
You know how much
minutes.
dancing I have to do to pay for that abortion?
Okay, herein lies the only complaint that I have about the film, which the rest of the storyline would not exist without this conflict, so we have to have it, obviously. But this moment right here is so hilariously juxtaposed between the background, what's happening, and what they're discussing right now. Okay. So what they're discussing is Penny's got to go get her abortion. There is only one time that she can get to this doctor. And it is the same night as their performance at this other hotel. And they are literally visually surrounded by a room full of dancers.
Basically having an orgy.
Literally dance orgy is happening around them. And they are saying, there is no one else that can take Penny's place that night. While people are professionally dancing all around them. And they're like, we got to use this 17-year-old girl who has zero dance experience, has never done a partner dance in her life. We got to have you do this. You're the only one who can save us. None of those people around them were available on Thursday. None of them.
You can shift one shift over.
One shift over. Yeah. No one could cover anybody else's shift. Not one of the other dancers could do it. But then there would be no film without her needing to take this role.
It'd been funny if they were in a room full of doctors. I swear, it's the only time.
The only time. It's exactly, like literally. Mm-hmm. Like, no, there's one doctor in town. It's the only one who can do it. This whole like montage of her practicing, I think, is the thing that all little girls and lots of little boys probably did as kids.
It's just a very cute moment. That little stomp.
So
cute. It feels like a moment. It feels very private. Like I shouldn't be seeing that.
Yeah.
You know?
But this
Who's filming this?
This is why, and I love that. Hey, it's so freaking cute. This whole little outfit, I'm obsessed with. That's what I should have worn.
That's a good shot.
It's a good shot, right? I know. Fuck, I should have. If I would have known we were doing tank tops, I would have done. Yeah. I'd have done a little tank top.
Hilarious that you show up, we're wearing the same thing. I was also thinking pink.
Next thing.
Yeah. What do we got? Oh, you got me, Punchline. How did you find this? Did you get this online or something?
Yeah, I've utilized the web for this.
Get the fuck out. I don't even think you understand how special this is. I wonder from what year this one is.
That's 2012.
92. I think it's 92. Okay.
I'm glad you said that though, because I was worried after I got it. I was like, oh, I hope they don't just have these at the bar all the time.
No, they fucking don't. Okay, so this is matchbook from the original Atlanta Punchline Comedy Club. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. They've never changed they've tried to change it a couple times, but they really haven't changed the logo that much. And if y'all ever do a show at, you ever been to Punchline in Atlanta to do a show?
No, I've done Laughing Skull.
Okay, Punchline is so iconic. So the place that it is now is not where it's always been. So this is from the original one on Hildebrand, and they moved it 9 or 10 years ago, 9 years ago, I think, and because they lost their parking. So they had, does it say established when? Because I think they were established in like 1982 or 3, something like that. So 40 years been around. And then they had to move it because they lost all of their parking. And so they didn't renew the lease in the building. And this is the original building. And now it's like a fucking dress shop or something. It's like there's so much history in that building.
That's
and it's
crazy.
I know. It makes me sad. But now it's in a diner. It's just a dive bar diner situation.
So at the new Punchline, though, you teach a comedy class.
Do.
Comedy class, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Do you share any like frustrations with him trying to teach her? Like, what's the most frustrating part of trying to teach comedy?
This is so hilarious because I actually was saying this earlier. So the girl that I'm dating now, I met her through my comedy class, and I made her watch Dirty Dancing all the way through to prep for this episode. And because she's like, well, I know the movie, but I've never like really watched it all the way through. And I was like, oh, you're in for a fucking treat, bitch. I was like, if you didn't think I was nerdy enough already, you're about to hear me do the entire movie word for word from beginning to end. And then I laughed and I was like, this is me trying to teach you. I'm Patrick Swayze trying to teach her, but she's on stage with the microphone, and I'm like, stop holding the mic around the top of the microphone. Move your hand down the mic.
Getting all mad.
She's like, Eliza Schlesinger does it. I'm like, you're not Eliza Schlesinger. You don't have 7 Netflix specials. Until you do, hold the mic lower. Do not hold it around the top. You're not a rapper. Yeah, so sometimes it does feel very frustrating trying to tell people the same thing over and over and over, and then they just don't listen to you.
This cracked me up. What are you trying to kill me?
Yeah. That's also hilarious. Also one of my favorite moments of the film, right? Her little tiny 100-pound body.
It's supposed to hold up.
Supposed to, right? She just leaning back a little too far hurts Patrick Swayze. I mean, he is a tiny fella. I think he's only like 5'7".
Really?
Yeah.
You can tell. I feel like when he talks to Rod, he talks to a taller guy at some point in time. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They can't put him around too many other guys. They gotta always like perspective him. Like they've always got to have him a little too far like front. All right. Also, can we talk about through? Oh wait, you've got another gift.
Yes.
Hold tight. Yeah. Oh, I'm very excited. What is this? What is this? Oh my God! Is this Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Your favorite?
The fuck out! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm gonna wear the absolute fuck out.
Don't you have a story about filming something with her?
I do have a story about filming something with her. So she and I, speaking of being on set with somebody who was a little angry on set, not at me, but I got to watch her be a little angry one day. It's very sexy. She's so fucking cool. Okay, y'all. So I was in this show. It does not exist anymore, and the platform doesn't even exist anymore. It was on. Do y'all remember when Facebook tried to have like a TV platform?
Yeah.
It was like called Facebook TV or something like that.
Because that's what Real Bros of Simi Valley season 1 was on.
You're right.
There were Red Table Talk. Remember that show with Jada Pinkett Smith?
Yep.
So her
we watched it every week.
Right. Well, I figured it's just like this, family members
I was
together.
dressed the same.
I'm dressed exactly the same. So I was cast in this show called Queen America, and they filmed it in Atlanta. Catherine Zeta-Jones was the big name attached to it. She was the star. And so the whole show, the premise was it's a pageant system That's kind of like, it's like comparable to like Miss USA, Miss America, somewhere in between. There's all these girls that compete, and there's this big rival between these two girls. One's supposed to win. This other one is like the new fresh face coming into town, and she's going to beat. And it's the rivalry is between the coaches of the girls. So Catherine Zeta-Jones is the coach of one of the main girls, and then there is another incredible actor who played another coach, and then they're against each other. There's a really good cast, actually. Judith Light was in this show. I don't know if y'all remember her. She was the mom from Who's the Boss?
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, so she was actually in the show. They had a lot, right? They had a lot of really cool actors in it. And so I was cast as I was supposed to like host a pageant show where I talk about whatever gossip's going on in the pageant world. And I got to do a scene. And so I go around, I like interview all the people that are part of the pageant system. So I'm interviewing the coaches, I interview the girls all the time. And then I report all of this on like my own pageant show, like a podcast, like a video podcast, like out of my basement. And I'm like, thank you for watching Pageant Watch. Here's what's going on. So and so and so and so and so and so. And I got to be in a fucking scene with Catherine Zeta-Jones. And I got to interview her in character. Dear Lord, it was cool. She's a fucking Oscar winner, y'all.
Did she have like some curtain that she would hide behind?
So this is this is what was crazy to watch. All right, so I did my scene with her. It was great, and then no problems there. She was fantastic. Another scene, and then I just got to like be on set. Right, there was stuff when I wouldn't be filming that I could just like watch. And there was one scene she was doing, and everybody's around, everybody's filming. There's like filming from whatever angle we were at right there, and she's talking, and she kept flubbing her line. And she was getting angrier and angrier about it. And so at one point, she snapped, and she stopped, and she snapped. And she kept flubbing it because she was playing a Southern character, and she's from Wales, like she's Welsh originally, right? So she's got a thick accent, and she's trying to do the Southern character, and she's got a dialect coach on set. So every time she'd flub it, he'd come up and they'd work on it. And so she's getting increasingly frustrated. And I can't imagine that she's making the money that she should be making either, because this is for fucking Facebook TV, right? So I also, and it was long hours, and it was all this. Well, anyway, she snaps and she yells and says, "These guys over here!" Like I don't remember the exact words, but it was something like she was blaming it on like two of the like stage or sound guys that or what. It wasn't the sound guy, but like one of the camera like what do you call those extra guys?
Boom mic.
Yeah, those kind of guys, right? Like they're not the actual. They're not holding like a camera, but there's two guys, and she yells and blames it on them. So the next thing you know is that, I mean, everybody scrambles to make Miss Zeta-Jones happy, and they go and they pop up this huge pop-up like curtain thing to block these other guys so that they weren't in her eye line anymore, so she could finish the scene. But it's so funny, as if it was their fault that she was flubbing her line.
Guys, come on.
It's because of these two over here. And this guy's like, what the fuck did I do?
We're just putting together the craft services table.
They weren't doing anything. And then we all the chill that went over everybody's body in the room that was on set, especially because I was over in Video Village, like watching it happen. I was like, holy shit. Dude, and she said jump. Everybody fucking leaped. I tell you that. But you know what? She's got an Oscar.
What'd she win an Oscar for?
Was it Chicago?
I hadn't seen Chicago, so you could be right.
My world, it was Entrapment. Her dancing through those lasers, that was Oscar winning for me.
Have y'all not seen Chicago?
I haven't, but I'm aware of.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I hate you. That is so. I've been there.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's so funny. I've been there. So it's the same. It's the same. You know,
I get the gist.
Yeah, it's a musical set in the 20s.
Yeah, the Bulls,
about a
Michael
bunch
Jordan.
of women who killed their husbands. So yeah,
Mike Ditka.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say Catherine Zeta-Jones Oscar. We got to know now. Now it's been brought up. This is very important.
It's gotta be.
She got Best Supporting Actress from Chicago.
There you go. Boom. Nailed it.
That's a good film. You talk about soundtrack. So this movie has such an incredible soundtrack. Dirty Dancing does.
That we're not getting to enjoy.
We are not.
1 second of.
But don't worry. In my head, I'm doing it all. My favorite part is that the first song, because there were so many songs that they wanted in it. They wanted all of these really iconic songs, like an Otis Redding song and all this other stuff, but they couldn't get the rights to all of these like really good songs to have.
It was a small budget movie.
Super small budget.
$4 million.
$4 million. And so the very first song, though, that they were able to get was a song that Patrick Swayze had recorded. She's Like the Wind.
Like the Wind. He had wrote it.
That's cool.
He like went to her being like, you might want to use this song.
Got a
song. Like, oh my God.
I know the guy.
Yeah, I bet he's going to let you
get us a really good deal.
Decent deal. Only $1 million for this song.
It starts out like a rap producer. Just, Swayze! Pretty good.
That's so fucking funny. And one of
Next gift I got for you.
Oh, no way! No fucking way. This is amazing. Aw, you guys, y'all do the best research for everybody. Is there anything fun in there? Or is it just a box? This is awesome. Okay, so y'all, I used to have a podcast with a very funny Catherine Blanford. Been on the podcast, y'all's podcast a couple times, right?
Yep.
What movies did she do?
The Patriot.
The Patriot. Okay.
Bring it on,
She used to always say that was her favorite movie.
It was like an awesome pick. I was not expecting it at all.
No.
When she did bring it on, I was like, yeah, that's more on brand.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I thought she was joking when she told me that. I was like, why would you? Okay, whatever. It's so funny what connects people. Okay, so we both had exes in the past who had cheated on us, and we were talking about it one night, and we were commiserating over the bullshit we went through because, we're fucking pretty put together, talented, cool fucking people. We don't deserve that. And I don't know what it was. And I was like, shit, if it could happen to us, and it has happened to us, and we all know other cool girls who have gotten cheated on, and guys, we were like, let's do a podcast where we interview other people who've gotten cheated on, and we hear their cheating story, and we let people just like burn off some fucking steam about it. And then we're on the phone. She's like, okay, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, oh my God, we'll call it Cheaties. Like Wheaties. And the logo, I could see it. I literally was like on the couch, and I was like, I jumped up off the couch. I was like, I see it. It's going to look like Wheaties, and it's going to say Cheaties across it. And I don't know how sold she was at the beginning, but it worked. And then we did,
Yeah, I thought y'all with the knives was a good
right.
catch,
Well,
too.
I was like, okay, because I was picturing. You remember like the Raisin Bran like commercials or the cover, and everybody's got like spoons and like 2 scoops. And I was like, what if like instead of like spoons with like cereal, we've got like knives instead? And she just kept going along with whatever. She's like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. And then the funniest thing was the photo shoot for the first for our logo and all that, where we bring just giant kitchen knives. We've got some really good pictures from that. God, and we never got sued by Wheaties.
That's
all 320 episodes. No one ever said anything. Yeah, so I was pretty proud of that. No cease and desist. The only cease and desist we ever got was from the government.
Really?
There was which we think it wasn't. I don't know how official.
Trump was just like,
stop
this.
God, I wish that would have been great. We really needed some scandals to happen. But no, there was a lady who was married to a Secret Service agent, and her Secret Service agent husband cheated on her with another Secret Service agent. They like made up, like they reconciled, whatever, made it work. But then for her healing process, she like wrote a book about it, and she came on the podcast. She came on our podcast and told us everything. Then she had to contact us back and go, I actually said too many things, and we're going to need to take out this. And we're like, well, it's already been out there. It's been downloaded. It was like the highest downloaded episode that we had at the time. And she's like, I said too much. And she's like, you're going to have to take it down. And I was like, I mean, we can't cut things out of it. She's like, you have to. And then the next thing we got was like an official email that was like from the government, like, you need to remove this. Nothing ever happened from it, but we did take it down.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy? Because there were too many details in like, all like his job and where he was at certain times. And
we all like, can we just put it on Patreon?
Yeah, I was like, oh, what if we just changed the title and she couldn't find it? What if I just send it to everybody individually instead?
Yeah. We'll keep it unlisted.
Yeah. But we straight up stole the Wheaties logo for our podcast.
And Tiger Woods,
a bit distracted.
And Tiger Woods, who infamous cheater. This is a very good find. Okay, so this is what kind of ruins a lot of the movie for me. No, I take that back. What a stupid thing to say. Nothing could ruin this movie for me. But for the storyline, she is 17 years old. He's supposed to be 25.
It is weird, but I think once you go 1960s,
you
kind of just go,
I mean, little statutory,
Most of our grandmothers had like kids at that point in time, right?
That's true. I mean, truly.
Yeah. But I just think that it would just been so much simpler if they would have just made her 18.
Yeah.
Or couldn't she just be 18?
Agreed.
Because this was 1987 when they filmed this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's set in the 60s.
I'm sure the person would tell you, hey, I was 17. This is just, this was my experience. The girl that wrote it.
Oh, we'll see. No, the lady who wrote it, she said, no, absolutely not.
Actually, I was 13.
This is not based on... She's like, this wasn't based on my life at all. I was 13 years old. He was 32.
Like, Eleanor. Oh, God.
Lace, let me ask you this. I know you used to do beauty pageant stuff. Did you have a talent? Did you have
Of course.
What did you do?
So I did comedic monologues. I didn't do stand-up comedy, but I did comedic monologues.
Were you like roasting the other contestants? Boy, get a load of 16.
See the ass on that one over there? Call that tap dancing? What a fucking joke.
That'd be great.
Girls are just crying.
Seen better tapping on Gregory Hines, and he's been dead for years. Oh, man.
When Lace was to grow up, she wants to be Don Rickles.
Oh, man. No, I took just monologues from like plays, and everyone hated it. I mean, people, all the girls, take it back. The contestants, the audiences, everybody loved it. They loved what I did 3 different monologues over the years, and the 7 years that I was in the Miss America system. And I did 3 different ones, and it was a crowd pleaser. Everybody loved it. I always did big, silly things. And, but the judges fucking hated it because they always acted like it wasn't a real talent. They liked an opera. They wanted you to sing opera. They wanted you to dance. They wanted you to play a piano. They wanted you to do something classical.
My parents feel the same way.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. You fucking know. But my argument always, because I would always win interview. I would win the swimsuit portion in most of them. And then it was always hard. Like I never, ever won the talent portion. And talent was the highest score, was the highest chunk of scoring in the Miss America system. And the judges would always be like, well, why won't you do other things? Or why do you? And I would go, I'm going to do this for a living. I didn't know at the time, but I was like, I'm going to be doing this. Like, I'm going to be a performer. So I'm showing you the talent. I would roast the girls actually a little bit. Anytime that question would come up in the private interview, because we did like this 12-minute press conference style private interview before the pageant that the audience didn't watch. Mm-hmm. And I would say stuff like that. I would go, well, there's so-and-so says that they want to be a doctor, but they're tap dancing for their talent. Like, at least my talent is what I'm going to be doing.
She should be dissecting a frog or something.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So I was like, yeah, like this is what I'm actually going to do. And I think that always helped me in interviews. Like, I wouldn't get a high score for talent because they didn't consider it, a real talent. I don't know. I was fucking funny as shit though. I love it.
One of the last things we got you, I don't know if it's the biggest thing you've ever done, but I think it was in Birmingham, and we're from Birmingham, so I hope this will always make you think of us.
I'm gonna cry. How did you make this?
You had posted the ticket on Instagram, and we turned it into a ticket, or the thing, and we turned it into a ticket.
I might actually cry. Oh man, guys, that's very... You stupid assholes. That is so
Zoom in
cool.
camera one.
Yeah.
That's so cool. It's a ticket to when I got to feature for Tig Notaro.
Was that one of your first big
That was
features?
the biggest. That is, yes, at that time, easily the biggest. I started comedy in April, almost exactly 3 years to the date, April 13th, 2012. And I got picked by Tig to feature. I think they had like reached out probably to the Punchline in Atlanta, and they were like, who would you recommend? And they recommended a few people because she said she wanted a female feature, and then she picked me, or her people picked me, and I got to do that. It was the biggest crowd I think I'd ever been in front of. It was so cool, and it was sold out for Tig. It was amazing because she had been, I mean, this was in her heat. Like this was this was like 3 years after the cancer. Like where
she kind of
that special
blew up,
where everybody was like, who the fuck is she? And she'd been doing comedy since the 80s, but that was her big blow up. So that was it, everybody loved her, knew her. And so one of the coolest things happened that night. 2 very, very, very cool things happened that night. I was on stage, and she was off stage with the host, whoever was hosting that night. I cannot remember who it was, and I feel bad, but it was another female comedian. And Tig leaned into the host and said, "She's really good. Has she been on TV?" And the other comic said, "No, she hasn't been on TV yet." And she goes, "She's TV ready. She needs to be on TV."
That rules.
That was the coolest fucking compliment. And in my head, I immediately was like, "You're goddamn right. Yes, I do." And I can't believe that somebody that I admire so much like said that about me and saw that in me. And it wasn't that long after that I got my first like TV credit as a comic when I was on Viceland on Flophouse.
Just think if she had been one of the judges on the talent contest.
Right?
No.
God damn it. I could have won so much more. I could have been Miss Georgia. But yeah, so that happened that night. And then she taught me something very important about being a headliner. And so afterwards I go over, like there's like a, she's got a merch table, and I go over there and I'm just helping just naturally. Like nobody asked me to, but I was like, oh man, there's not enough people like helping with this. So I'm over there, I'm trying to find sizes, and I'm getting sizes for shirts and stuff for people. And she ended up just handing me like $300 extra in cash and just said, "Thank you so much." Like the venue was already paying me for the gig, and she just handed me cash, and it was not a big thing, and just was like, "Thank you so much. You did great. Hope to see you again."
That's awesome.
How fucking cool is that?
That's like what you want.
And I was like, in my head, I was like, that's who I want to be. One day when I'm in that position and I'm making enough money on a gig that I can afford to give somebody extra money, that it doesn't matter to me, but I see their hard work and I want to let them know that they're good at what they do. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be that person. And yeah. Okay. So, all right. Can I keep talking about it?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay. So then the other thing, and then I got to see the second time I got to actually talk to Tig was last year when I was headlining Flyover Festival in St. Louis, Missouri. And she was there. She was her and Patton Oswalt had a night where they had a big show. It was like co-headlining. Like she was opening, and then Patton went up after, and she was backstage. Because I told the guys who run Flyover, I told Rafe Williams, one of the guys who runs it, and I was like, "Rafe, I'm done with my show. I really want to go see Tig. Can I get there? It's sold out. Like and he goes, "Oh, ride with me." He's like, "I got to stop by the venue anyway." And they're in this huge, beautiful theater in St. Louis. And so we go, he takes me backstage. I'm backstage and I get to talk to Tig. And at one point I just like, "Hey, I just want to say, I think you're great. Big fan of yours." I was like, I have worked with you once before. And she looks at me and she goes, "Birmingham, 2015.
That's insane.
Crazy.
We're talking like, I'm talking to her in November 2024, almost a full 10 years after.
Crazy.
And she goes, "Yeah, Birmingham." I was like, yes, that was like that was the biggest thing that I ever got to do at that point in my career. And I said, "You were so kind to me." And I told her the same story. And she was like, "That's so cool. That's great. I hope you're doing well." And I was like, and I'm going to see, I was
you
like,
sound like Tig when you do the.
And then she handed you $300 more.
$300 more. And I was like, "Wow, no more than that." I was like, "I thought you were doing better."
Yeah.
Like, you can't give me.
I've gotten better. You've gotten better.
Yeah. But I was like, "Well, I'm going to see you." I was like, "We're both in Moon Tower." I was like, "You're doing the live Handsome Pod, and I'm in Moon Tower too. So I'm going to see you in Austin in April." And she was like, "Okay, that's great. That's awesome. We'll see each other then." And so, do y'all know the Handsome Pod? I'm going to shout out the podcast I'm not even on, but it's her, Fortune Feimster, and Mae Martin.
Yes.
And it's one of my all-time favorites, and I do not miss an episode. They do 2 a week. They do one big one and a short one every week. And I'm obsessed with it. I flew into Austin 4 days early just to go see Handsome live. I did not have a ticket. Get this, sold out. I had contacted the festival and I had said, "Hey, I really want to go see Handsome live. Like, it's very important to me that I go see this." And I don't have Tig's number or anything. And I'm like, how can I? They didn't respond to me. And I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? I flew in, get off the plane, get in my Uber, have my bags. I'm walking into the hotel I'm staying in for the week. The doors of the hotel open up. It's like the moment from Dirty Dancing where the doors open up and everything just changes. I walk in, there sits Tig Notaro and Fortune Feimster in the lobby, waiting for May to come down so that they can get ready to get into their car to go to film the podcast. It was starting in an hour. I walk in and I'm like, "Hey," and I walk up and I was like, "Tig, hey, Larrabee, I just saw you." And she was like, "Oh, hey." And then And then I was like, Fortune, we've worked together several times. She's like, Lace, right? And I was like, yes, Lace. I was like, thank you. She's like, well, hey. And I said, I don't have a ticket to the show. And I want to go. I literally flew in to go to y'all's show. And it's like a 3,000 seater. They're in a 3,000 seat theater for this show. It's sold out. And Fortune's like, I can find you a ticket. I'll get you. Let's see. She's like, here, just DM me. And I was like, Fortune, you do not follow me back. I do not know that you will see my DM. She goes, oh, take my number. And she puts her number in my phone. I text her. They go, we're going to get you a ticket. Hurry up. Go get changed and get over to the show. And they got me a free fucking ticket to the show. And I got to go watch. And I was like crying, laughing the entire time.
That rules.
Tig is the coolest. Fortune is the coolest. I have not met May yet, but they are amazing as well. And, fuck. She means...
I love that your energy for Tig was down here, and then
so
your energy for Fortune was up
so
here.
High.
That's so
well,
them.
That's them. Yeah, I've just, I don't know. They mean a lot.
No, that's always cool to hear. You always want to hear people using their celebrity in good ways.
In good ways. Mm-hmm. They're good. They're just good people. They give back. Them damn lesbians. So nice.
Tell me this, Lace. We always ask, you were talking about crying earlier. Do you know the last movie you watched that made you cry?
I'm going to be honest. The most recent movie I watched was Dirty Dancing again to prep for this. And I've seen it 1,000 times and I cried twice.
You said once. When's the second time it made you cry?
So I cried when Penny is thanking Baby for helping her out. And then I cried at the speech she had with her dad when he's sitting by the lake.
No, that was a power. That definitely like I enjoyed the movie, but that bumped it up like another point.
Right? That's what people forget. Like, yeah, there's all the fun little things and the things that you catch as a kid are like the funny moments and the dancing moments. And that's what sticks with you. But the older you get, like if you watch it throughout your whole life, which I've done, because my aunt had the VHS of this. So we would watch this. I would always watch this in my grandparents' house. And then eventually, it was on TV and you just see it on TV. Every time you turn on TV, it'd be on one of the channels at any given time throughout the 90s. And so every time I would watch it, I would catch new things. And the dad-daughter scene and catching that, like, that was such a big theme of the movie was her growth, but also his as a dad, and then a dad seeing her as an actual grown woman with choices, and she's going to make mistakes, and but she's also truly just wants to help people. It meant a lot to me. Because my dad was always like, Lace, you can't save the world.
She doesn't
it's like Baby.
The towel on the door at all.
Oh, wow. I didn't notice that.
Well, she's so
Take a hint, lady.
She's so innocent that she doesn't even know what that means.
Yeah.
She was about to lose her virginity too that night. So she didn't catch on.
True.
I love the ripple effect too. Patrick Swayze choosing not to go with that woman, and that leads to that relationship blowing up.
Oh, it's perfect. Well, and it just shows what a skis bag Robbie is, and he's just an opportunist. And
let's take it easy on Robbie, okay?
All right. Okay. I think you've been wearing that sweater too long. Yeah. You're feeling the power now.
Rob's had a tough school year, okay?
I'm trying to think of another movie that I've watched that wasn't this. I mean, every now and then I'll just grab something on TV and just see what's a newer movie that's been out. I know I cried like real hard recently and I don't remember why. And I went to an Alanis Morissette concert last weekend and I bawled crying the entire time too. So
naturally,
I don't know if that counts.
That's kind of ironic.
And I'm out. And that's it. Ironically enough, it wasn't a movie. It was Alanis Morissette. Yeah. This is it. Oh, this is the second. Oh, there's a tearjerker right here.
Honestly, that's a great sitting spot.
I was thinking that too. I was like, man.
Don't you want to be sitting by a lake with a cozy sweater on right now?
I just feel like that's the future for me. Just off my family. It's just
But he's such a good man, and she's such a good she's so much like her dad.
She's so the girl next door.
Yes.
Like, I don't know who you could get. I was thinking about it, who you would cast to play Baby today.
No.
Because the girls are just so different now.
Yes.
There isn't this.
I'm sure there is. She
just has a purity to her.
She's so perfect.
And very, like, she's gorgeous, but she's also like a believable, like, just natural, like, not too beautiful,
She was perfectly cast for this. Like, literally perfectly cast. And so was he to play her dad. Honestly, like, I think the casting for a film that had, like, almost didn't get made 1,000 times and almost never even got popular, like, this could have been a forgotten film.
Yeah, and they just nailed it.
They really did. It's truly one of the best movies ever made. Like, storyline wise, like, there's no plot holes other than them hiring her to do the dance when there's very clearly a lot of other dancers that could have done it. Other than that, though, like it's a really beautiful story about humanity. Look, watch a dad cry. Woo. Come on, y'all.
That's the end of the podcast.
Well, thanks for coming on.
Would you plug your stuff?
Oh, God damn it, fuck. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's too good. It's too fucking good. Okay, so this scene in the movie where he jumps off, I love it so much. He jumps off the stage.
It's hilarious seeing him just being angry right now, too, at his boss.
Just like pissed,
Fuck you guys.
Guys, I'm going to dance this out.
You'll rue the day you fired me.
Here we go. This is it. This is the big moment.
Lift.
Oh,
credit
beautiful.
should have just rolled right there.
She just nails it. I love in Crazy Stupid Love when like that's like Ryan Gosling's closer. It's like, I can do the move from Dirty Dancing. Yeah. She's like, what? And he's like, the big finish. It's like, oh, whoa.
Wow.
That's definitely a mic drop.
Yeah, that would work on me.
In the event that Ryan Gosling hadn't already worked.
Right. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Well, if that didn't work.
She's already at Ryan Gosling's house at that point. Like, the decision's been made.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Who's your favorite character in this? Is it Baby or Swayze?
I think it's important to like see yourself in like characters. I think I see myself in both of them a little bit. Like I see like Baby, like, oh, I want to change the world. I want to fix everything. And I, would hope that at that time and like in the 60s that I would be on that side of history that she was on. I think that's so cool. But then I also, grew up poor and always had it stuck in my craw, like pissed off about rich people and all of that too. So I could see the Johnny, they like were having to work hard and being looked down on by rich people and all of that. So I don't know. I love them both so much as characters. Probably Swayze.
It's Swayze.
Probably Swayze, right? I think it's Swayze. I think that's
great.
it.
He is just magnetic on the screen.
He's just magnetic, y'all. He's the best.
I totally get it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Last question I got for you. If you could be in any movie or TV show, just as like a small part, like what would you want to be in?
Oh my God. Like a current one or like anyone that ever?
Anything.
Bridesmaids.
Oh, that's a good one. You'd be a great bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Right? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved to just been like the forgotten, like the just a couple of scenes just in there, or fucking one of the main ones. I don't know. That was such an incredible movie and such an incredible cast, and just to have like been on that set though, because I've been on so many sets with so many people, and that just to have watched all of them work would have been fucking incredible. What I really would have liked is the movie. I was in the Please Don't Destroy Treasure Foggy Mountain. Lost Treasure Foggy Mountain.
I watched that not long ago. I feel like I remember seeing.
So I was in. I was a customer. So me and Ben Marshall were were at the store, the Trout
in
Plus.
The mall or something?
Yeah, the Trout Plus that they worked in.
Yeah, early in the movie where Conan works, right?
Yeah, where Conan's their boss. Conan's Ben Marshall's dad in it, and he's also their boss. And I was hired for 3 lines. I was supposed to have 3 lines. And on set, I was on set for 2 days. And I'm in my trailer, I'm on set, I get brought in, and we end up like improvising for like 3 hours one day. Like my character kind of ends up with like a little bit of a story arc, a little bit. There's like a whole thing. I walk away with another employee and because I'm mad at Ben and Ben's being an asshole to me, and we're doing all this back and forth. And the whole time he's watching like Conan in the distance, like play ball. Like it's so funny.
In his office.
He's like playing ball with like his favorite employee, and he's like mad. And at one point I was like, hey, I just needed, and he's like, shut up. And I was like, you can't talk to me like that. I'm your customer. I'm blah, blah, blah. Like we did this whole thing for hours with the director, Paul Brigante, incredible director. And then they cut me down to, that's it. You see me for like 5 seconds and I'd literally say, huh?
Oh, that's brutal. But still, what a cool experience.
It was a very cool experience.
Did you get to meet Conan?
So I did get to meet Conan.
That's the win.
Who's my all-time idol. And I was in the makeup trailer getting hair and makeup done, and Conan's in there trying out because he had like a fake beard and mustache for the movie. And so they're in there trying his stuff on and like trimming it and doing all this, like mocking it up because he was going to film the next day. So he's doing his whole mock-up, and I'm sitting there next to him. Do y'all listen to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you know the whole Katakai as God made her? You know that? That used to be a thing that his fans would scream out.
And I walk out on the balcony, and just as they see me, the guy says, Katakai, as God made her.
Oh, this makes me so happy.
And I was on top of this balcony like Mussolini, and I was like, yes! And they were like, yay! And then I went, Katakai! And they said, Katakai!
And I wrote it. I knew I was going to see him. I wrote it on a piece of paper and I put it in my pocket and I slid it over to him. And I was like, Conan. And he like looked and he was like, and he took it and he opened it and he laughed. And I was like, cool. And I was like, love the podcast. I was like, huge fan of yours, biggest fan of your show ever. And he was like, oh, thanks. And then we got to have like this long conversation and we talked about comedy and all this stuff. And I didn't ask him for a photo.
You can't do that though.
Because you got to be fucking
not
cool. You're on set.
At that moment, you turn into a fan.
That's
if you were
right.
to do that.
That's right. So I had to be cool about it. I was like, cool, chill. And then I was like, well, I'll see him like on set later. Like I'll see him tomorrow on set. I ended up not being brought back for the like I was on set the second day, but then they came to my trailer like after I was on set for like 7 hours in my trailer, and they were like, "We're not going to need you for the next thing." And I was like, "So I don't get to be okay."
Oh no!
Because before I left, I was like, "Okay, right when I go to leave set, that's when I'm going to ask for a picture."
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I hate that for you.
Yeah.
This has been a great time.
So I would have liked. So I was going to say I would have liked that part. That would have been great. For that part to have actually played out.
Yeah.
The part that I was supposed to have. Yeah.
What's the most memorable experience you've had at a theater, like movie or anything? Anything that stands out there?
Well, because my head goes to immediately to like all the times I've like made out during a movie.
Oh, we can get dirty.
On a date. I mean, it is dirty dancing. That was always exciting. Is like feeling like you're getting away with something like in a dark place where like everybody else is. That's pretty fun. That's sexy to like make out in a theater.
Right next to like a
get handsy. Yeah. Getting handsy in a theater, I think is that's probably one of my favorites.
You want to go to the movies?
Yeah, let's go.
Movies. Nick and Reed reviewing movies. Movies. Watching movies till we die.
This is so stupid. This is the worst. This is the worst gift I've ever bought in something. But I think it's so dumb. But
I can't wait to see. It's just. What's hilarious about this is my exact humor. So I love this so fucking much. I got you something. D's nuts. And here's the thing. I don't know. People won't know this, and I don't know if you did this for this reason, but I raised 2 squirrels. Yes.
Bando, right?
Bando was my first
Yeah,
squirrel.
I that was a question I had where I was going to say if I said the name Bando, what would that mean?
Yeah,
Hilarious.
Bando was my first squirrel, and COVID was my second squirrel.
Hilarious.
So, and 4 years apart, I found not a dead, but a baby, an abandoned baby squirrel in the street, literally 4 years almost to the day. What I assume their mom died, and then they fell out of the tree, and I got them and raised them, and then got them into a sanctuary both times. But God,
if I thought it was the squirrels, I would have definitely been more confident and gave it to you for that reason. I just saw on Twitter where it was like after the shows, you said you took a picture that some lady just like gave you a paper towel.
Right, I've totally forgot about that. A much older lady balled up 2 paper towels, and she had them in her hands, and she was like, "I have something for you." And I said, "What?" And she goes, "D's nuts." And she put those in my fucking hand. That's so true. I forgot about that. I thought it was squirrel related. Oh my God. That's even funnier because that is exactly what happened. That lady's my hero. I love her. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
This is more. You'll remember us from this more than
this is good. This is good.
the
stuff.
Birmingham thing.
Fucking D's nuts. Oh my God. I cannot wait to hang this Tig Notaro sign on my wall.
So
I'm dying. Thanks, guys.